it's Rachel with Koa, and today we're going to be doing a review of loose leash walking. Now I have this area opened up here, and I haven't taken Koa across here yet, and so I'm hoping that he's going to be interested in things, wanting to check things out, and therefore we'll be pulling on the leash. Now I know he's done this before, so just a quick reminder of the key parts. Give Koa the full length of the leash, just hold on to it, don't bunch it up like this when you're walking. So when it gets tight, you can tell. There are two methods, the back method or the reverse method. In how I approach loose leash walking, Nicole may have done something different, but there are different ways because different things work in different situations and for different dogs. So the back method is when you're walking, he's at the end of the leash, it's tight, you stop walking, plant your feet, pat your leg or snap your finger and say, Koa, back. And once he comes back and there's that slack in the leash, you continue walking. The other method is kind of called the reverse method. So if you're walking, as soon as it gets tight, turn your body 180 degrees, say, Koa, this way, give the leash a small jiggle, and just walk straight in the other direction. So we're going to try both of those with Koa. I'm going to be taking him around. I might have to go a ways away, so you might not be able to hear my voice on the camera, but I want to give him as much new stuff to see as I can so that we can practice this loose leash walking. So Koa, come on. End of the leash. Not too interested in a lot. Pull it back over here, but he's not pulling, so that's good. I can tell you guys have been practicing on it. And I did mostly the back method out there with a little bit of the reverse method, so I'm just going to keep walking him around some more, see if he gets interested in anything. I might even cheat a little bit by tossing some treats out so that he goes for it, and I will just use one of the methods to get his attention back to me. Pull back. Good boy. Now he's doing really well, even with the distraction of a delivery truck in the other driveway. He's still not pulling on the leash. Come back. And he is very responsive to correction, which is great. Now remember, for loose leash walking, we usually don't give treats because his treat or reward is that he gets to keep walking. So I was being a little bit mean to him by throwing a treat and not letting him get it, waiting until he pulls and then pulling him back. But because Koa's doing so well, he's ready for those challenges, and that is the food moving him forward instead of me, trying to, push him forward and get him away from me. So he doesn't associate it with me giving him mixed signals by telling him to go away and telling him to come back. So we're going to practice some more, see how he does. As you can see, I kind of tell him back and reverse at the same time. Do whatever works best for you and practice both methods. got some practice in, and he's really responsive to both methods, so that's great to see. Remember, you don't have to yank him back, just a little kind of wag of the leash, just a little jerk, enough to get his attention for both. What's important with the loose leash walking is to practice it every day for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Maybe you don't have a set destination because it could take a while, especially if you use the reverse method where you're going back and forth, back and forth. But you need to practice this every day so that he learns it and so that he's exposed to different kinds of distractions. The more distractions he's exposed to and learns to still walk politely and calmly on a loose leash, the better, because he'll learn the command more, you'll have more control, and walking can be enjoyable. The whole point of loose leash walking is that you're in control and not him, so you have to put yourself in control. Now that he knows this loose leash walking, don't let him get away with pulling on the leash ever, because then that will tell him that, you know, he doesn't really have to listen to you, even if you work with something on him. So be consistent with him and do some practice, but he's already doing a lot better, so that's great to see. This was Rachel and Koa, and we were reviewing loose leash walking.